If you're tired of the standard business and marketing fundamentals, frameworks, and funnels, you need a little mischief. Get ready to turn up the volume on the CEO Mischief Maker podcast, where you access conversations with seasoned business owners who have smashed through mindset barriers, innovated the standard boring business and marketing playbooks, and executed future-paced strategies with bleeding-edge tools and tactics to micro-fail their way into massive success and growth. We are Mindset Impact Strategic Catalysts helping innovative entrepreneurs focus. We are CEO Mischief Makers. Ready to make a little mischief? Welcome to the conversation, CEO Mischief Makers. MKJ here. And this whole idea of impact and innovation really hit me in a very different way several months ago. And let me kind of take you through. We know what impact is, right? We talked on Monday about mindset. And when we shift our mindset, it allows us to look at who we impact in a whole new way, because it's no longer just about us. We really go inside and work on ourselves through our mindset work in order to go outside and put others first. That's what I see. And yes, of course, we all want to make money. Don't worry. I get it. I mean, I have a home, I have kids, I have a husband, I have a car, I have bills to pay, food to eat, right? Get it. I get it. But when you actually tether your impact, your business to the service of someone specifically, then your success is much higher, much faster than if you just have your mission statement saying, we want to make as much money as possible. Okay. I don't know a lot of entrepreneurs that are that way, but I get it. When I was first starting out, especially when I was going through my issues with, chasing the latest shiny object or squirrel, and I was looking for the next thing that I was going to do and build a business out of. And I was, tried lead pages and ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign and Drip, and then landed into chatbots. It was just chasing that next thing in order to build a business around it and make money. And it wasn't really building a business. It was really being a freelancer to just hire me to do this thing. And once I realized my impact was not just to do a job for a fee, when it was actually to impact someone else's success, everything shifted. And that's impact. When you actually build your business from that place where your purpose is not just to do a job for a fee, it is actually to impact someone else's success in whatever way you're doing that. You can then say, I'm impacting someone's success by doing this particular job for them for a fee. But that impacting someone else's success is the number one purpose, not just doing a job for a fee. You get me? So when you look at business that way and you tether, I've been using that word, you tether your success to their success. The difference in how you approach your business is really dramatic. And then you look at the fact that business has been done pretty much the same way forever. As long as humans have been doing business with each other, it's always, you perform a particular task for a particular fee to have a transformation for someone, whether that's you sell them milk so they can have cereal for their kids, whether that's you sell them a workout program so that they can get in better shape, so that they can play with their kids and live longer or feel like they're living longer. I mean, whatever that might be, you are providing something for a fee. And that part of business really hasn't changed. But the way you go about it, the way you innovate that basic business framework is really where the fun happens. That's really where you can deploy the mischief. Because let's just take a business framework that says, how you can do a challenge, how you can grow your business. No, let's take the latest and greatest, the latest shiny object. And that one of the latest is to grow your business with a Facebook group. All right. So at the time of this recording, I don't know if you're listening to it now or 5 years from now, but at the time of this recording, building a business or getting clients from a Facebook group is the latest fad, the latest trend. And I'm calling it a fad and a trend, not in a negative way. It's just the latest way to innovate that business idea of performing something or selling something for a fee. And the way it goes is you invite people to your Facebook group. You can do an actual Facebook ad if you want, to a landing page, and you invite people to your Facebook group, and you have 3 questions that you ask them to get into your free group, and there has to be a real purpose behind it. You're going to give them something, right, in the group. And in those 3 questions, one of them is their email address. And the other one of the others is, this is what we do. We are really good at X, Y, and Z. Do you want to find out more? Yes or no? And so everyone who gives you their email address and says yes to that question, to that last question, goes on your list, and you reach out to that person to basically have a what they call triage call or onboarding call or information call to find out if they really are qualified to get your thing, your particular program that you offer. And then that triage call or that information call then sets them up for the actual sales call or discovery call. So all of this is from a Facebook ad into a Facebook group, asking this question, and then setting up calls to hopefully sell them into your program. Well, that's just innovating a different way of bringing people into your program, selling them whatever it is you want them to sell them. Another innovative way, but okay, that's the framework, but the way you innovate that, sorry to go back to that, but the way you innovate that is by adding your own flair to that. So for me, for some of my clients, the way I've helped them do that is instead of having setters, which are the appointment setters, part of this process, if you're familiar with this, you know what I'm talking about. So instead of having appointment setters who are actually going to reach out to the people who say yes, they want to learn more about your XYZ thing, I have a chatbot that does that, right? I have an automated conversation that invites them to that and allows them to continue doing that anonymously. So I send them, when they say, yes, I want to find out more, I have an automation that sends them a link to find out more from my chatbot and basically take my assessment anonymously or in automated form. They don't have to talk to somebody. So I don't have to rely on somebody being available, or really the way that a lot of people do it that doesn't resonate with me at all is to have an appointment setter actually have a private one-on-one conversation from that appointment setter's Facebook profile messenger account to the potential prospect's Facebook Messenger account. And so that means the conversation is happening from one of your contractors. They own the conversation. It's their conversation from their private messenger to your prospective client. Not that I don't trust the setters. That's not the point at all. The point is, if that's a prospect for my business, I want to keep that conversation within my business. My setters can have it within my messenger account for my business, not their own private messenger account. Does that make sense? So I'm innovating that process to meet what I think is more important, which is having that conversation with my brand, with my business, not having disparate conversations with individual profiles, of which I have no control or no follow-up or any input to at all, because I'm not privy to their private messengers. Okay. So I take them into my own chatbot, and I would have, or my clients, I've built these for clients, where they go into the chatbot to get questions answered and then go to an actual appointment. And then I can give them value. I can give them trainings. I can give them information about what we do before they get to that call. So because most people don't go straight from a cold Facebook ad into a group to a sales call. Yeah. And many of these other people who use appointment setters and all of that, they have definitely created success with that. More power to them. My innovation would be to use some automation and put it in the hands of the actual prospect and let them take the lead, because I want to value their time and their energy. I don't want to try and sell them something that they haven't even decided they need. So that's innovation. I'm taking that standard framework that's being used right now and working very, very well, very, very successfully for many entrepreneurs. And I'm personalizing it. I'm personalizing it based on my previous experience, my previous knowledge, my communication style, the things that I enjoy communicating through. I love building chatbots, right? So all those things, I'm customizing that standard framework. That, my friends, is my kind of innovation. It's not the Elon Musk kind. I'm not building an electric car. I'm not innovating cars into the 21st century with electric cars or innovating space travel with my own space travel company. But that's the same kind of concept, right? That's really the innovation he's doing. It's not that space travel is new. He's putting definitely his personal spin on it. It's not that cars are new or even electric cars are new. He's putting his personal spin on it. That's innovation. We humans have done pretty much everything that's going to be done. We've have all the feelings have been felt, all the experiences have been experienced, and we just put our own personal spin on it. That's innovation. So when we talk about impact and innovation, my impact, the people I love to impact, I'm telling you, my mantra every day that I'm lucky enough to wake up, all I want to do is talk to interesting people doing extraordinary things. So all I'm doing with that is actually recording this conversation with 3 specific topics and sharing them with you in 3 episodes a week. That's my impact. That's the impact I love to have. I love to have these kinds of conversations with people. I hope one day to have this conversation with you, if you so choose. So that's impact, that's innovation. And next comes really the place where I geek out. And that is strategy and tactics. I can't wait to share it with you. See you on Friday. Okay, hold on. If your mindset was shifted, you were inspired to innovate, and you were spurred into action, don't just move on with your day. Focus, my friend, and take a few minutes to visit CEOmischiefmaker.com to learn more about the value that was shared with you today. Please act now and create some CEO mischief of your own.